Hello and welcome back to another weigh-in update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. Not the usual surroundings, you may notice, but things are bonkers. I've got a couple of days before I'm back in work, so I thought while I'm waiting for my sister to arrive, I'm going to just film my weigh-in update here because who knows when I'll get the chance when I get home. It's after Christmas, it's after the New Year, and things are still a little bit bonkers, so I thought, just do it while you're waiting. I was going to do it in her flat, but she took her keys back because she forgot something, and now I can't get in there. So I'm sat in the car park waiting, and I thought, well, I'll just do it now because I weighed this morning. Christmas, obviously, December hasn't been the best of months for me, and I made the decision myself. I made the decision to allow myself whatever I wanted. There were literally no restrictions from Christmas. I say from Christmas Eve until yesterday, but going from December, I think I was kind of already in the easing off of things. Definitely took my foot off the gas, and I think sometimes that's fine. And if that's what you want to do, then you've got to do you, as they say. Because if I hadn't have done that, then it might have been worse. How it could have been worse, I don't know, but it might have been. So, I literally, from Christmas Eve, I probably went a little bit overboard. I was trying to incorporate fruit into the days because otherwise it was just rubbish. And some days, don't get me wrong, some days I was absolutely fine and I was kind of in the intuitive eating kind of zone. So having whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. If I didn't want breakfast, I wouldn't have had breakfast. If we got up a little bit late some days, which didn't actually happen often because we're quite early birds generally, and unless we have a really late night, like last night, look at my bags under my eyes, then we're generally up between sort of 7 and 9, I would say. So yeah, but obviously on a work day it's a lot earlier than that. So yeah, took my foot off the gas, did a little bit of intuitive eating, and I think it's kind of shown me, but I also think it's kind of shown me that when I do what I want to do, I choose all the wrong things, always. And I mean, I'm talking, we didn't have takeaways or anything like that. It was just the Christmas, I don't even know. It was the sort of beige food, which I love, or the buffet stuff. Yeah. I definitely enjoyed myself. I definitely did. I definitely enjoyed myself. There's no question about it. I don't know whether I would do it this way in the future, because I think in the past, for the last couple of years at least, I've just kind of reined things in a bit, and I've just allowed myself maybe 2 days or 3 days, sort of Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. But this year I was just like, do you know what? Just do what you want for the whole of the festive season, all of it, including leading up to it as well. So I was having, cakes and things and biscuits in school, and you saw all that. I didn't keep any of that from anyone. And didn't pan out very well, did it? But it is what it is. And I am here to take back control, because that is the other thing that it's taught me. It's taught me that I can give myself this time off track, but I can also rein things back in, because I have done in the past. Up until now, going back to January 2020 then, where I was 21 stone 10. No, 20 stone 10. I was 20 stone 10. So going back to January 2020, I was 20 stone 10. And I managed to get it down. And the lowest I was this year was 15.5 stone. Obviously, there was ups and downs this year. And if you are new here, I lost my grandmother, and I did take advantage of being off plan for quite a few weeks with that, because I was dealing with stuff. And if anybody's been through a loss, then I'm sure you've had trouble dealing with things as well. And I think for people like me, like us, if you're here watching this, it's because you've struggled in the past as well, or you are struggling with food and with eating and your eating habits. It's kind of an addiction. Well, it is an addiction, there's no question about it, because you're dealing with your emotions, you're dealing with how you deal with food. And this is what we are here to do. This is what everyone is probably watching videos like this for, because they need help, they need a bit of guidance. And the reason that I do these videos is because I need help and I need guidance. And I find this is like my virtual diary, as it were. And it helps massively, because if I don't do it, then you see massive gains, I see massive gains. And when I say you see massive gains, what I mean is you see me having massive gains. So, without further ado, I haven't got my book with me, but I will show you when I get home. I weighed this morning, I stepped on those scales, and I think I was slightly shocked, because I was expecting a big amount, but just not as big as I got. But I've dealt with it. I've managed to, deal with that today. I've got back on track. I've got back on plan, and it's kind of made me more determined as well. So that's a good thing. If anything is good to come out of this. So my gain when I stepped on the scales was, I'd like to say exactly, well, I wouldn't like to say it, but it was 1 stone and 1/4 pound. So not brilliant. Yeah. 1 stone and 1/4 pound. But like I say, things are going to change. I'm going to do another video where I talk to you about what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get back on track, the things that I'm going to incorporate. But I just wanted to let you know, this is my weigh-in update. This is what's happened over Christmas when Beck takes her foot off the gas. But lots of people in the same position, maybe not quite as big a gain as I've got. I've seen a few people with like a pound or 2, 3, maybe 4, 5. 1 stone and 1/4 pound. But I'm dealing with it. There's been lots going on. There's been lots of food eaten. Like I say, I'm back at it today, and I want to thank you all for your support, because without it, I honestly wouldn't probably be getting back on it today. So definitely I'm doing that, and I will keep you updated. Hopefully in the next couple of days, weeks, it'll be easy to get back on track and get back to where I was. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's not a smooth journey. It's an up and down journey, and this is definitely one of the ups. Or downs, however you want to look at it. I don't know. But there we are. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.